Have you ever told yourself, one day, I'll finally leave everything behind and devote myself to true spiritual practice? Have you ever felt that unless you ordain and live in a monastery, your path to enlightenment will remain blocked? But what if that belief is holding you back more than any external condition? Welcome back to the channel where ancient wisdom meets modern seekers. I'm deeply grateful that you're here today because we are about to unravel one of the most pervasive myths in spiritual life, that renunciation of the world is the only path to true awakening. Its exploration is rooted in the teachings of one of the most revered Buddhist masters of recent centuries, Master Guang. Known for his clarity, compassion, and unwavering commitment to the Dharma, Master Guang shattered countless illusions about what it truly means to practice. And one of the greatest truths he revealed was this: you don't have to shave your head, wear robes, or live in seclusion to reach the highest states of realization. In fact, you can become a lay practitioner of profound depth and realizations right here, right now, in the midst of daily life. Let's begin with a raw and honest question. How many times have you postponed your spiritual practice because life felt too messy? You told yourself you'd start meditating when work calms down. You'd dive into scriptures once the kids are older. You'd cultivate inner peace when you finally have a quiet place to retreat. And maybe, one day, you'll ordain, you'll renounce everything, and then you'll be free. Out here's the truth: waiting for perfect conditions is the ego's favorite delay tactic. Because the path doesn't begin when you leave the world. It begins when you stop running from it. Master Guang taught this with piercing clarity. He observed that many people fantasize about monastic life while ignoring the endless opportunities for practice that already surround them. He reminded us that real renunciation is not of the world but of attachment. And that can happen anywhere. Let's take a moment to reflect on what renunciation really means. It's not the outer act of leaving your job, your home, or your relationships. It's the inner act of releasing craving, ego, and delusion. You can do that as a monk, but you can also do it as a mother, a teacher, a janitor, a student. Enlightenment is not location dependent, it's intention dependent. And that's where the power of lay practice lies. Imagine this. You wake up at 5 a.m., not to rush to work, but to sit in silence. You light a candle, you recite the name of the Buddha, you breathe deeply. The world is still asleep, but you are fully awake. We're not in a monastery, we're in a tiny apartment. Inns are still asleep, but in that moment, your heart is as pure as any mic's. This is the essence of practice. It's not about environment, it's about engagement. And yet, people often feel disqualified from spiritual depth simply because they wear jeans instead of robes. That's a tragic misunderstanding. Master Guang emphasized this. Lay practitioners can achieve realization equal to or even surpassing monastics if they are sincere. Because lay life presents endless dharma gates. Every relationship tests your compassion. Every difficulty trains your patience. Every temptation sharpens your discernment. Every loss invites your surrender. The monastery might protect you from distractions, but the world teaches you mastery within them. There's a famous saying, one who sweeps the floor with mindfulness is no different than one who chants scriptures in the shrine. It's not the action, it's the awareness behind the action. Let's explore what this means through story. There once was a woman who deeply longed to become a nun, but her family was poor, and our parents needed her care. He spent decades cooking, cleaning, and tending to the elderly. Most would see this as a life sacrificed, but she did every act with devotion, as if serving the Buddha himself. She turned her home into a temple not with incense, but with intention. Years later, when she finally had time to meditate deeply, her mind was already trained, her samadhi was profound, her insight effortless. People came to her for teachings not because of titles, but because of presence. This is what Master Guang pointed to. It's not whether you wear robes, it's whether you wear the Dharma in your heart. and the Dharma is available now. Traffic, ring meetings, while changing diapers, while grieving losses, while building careers. Every moment is sacred if you see it that way. So why do we crave ordination so much? Because we've been conditioned to believe that peace exists somewhere else. But as long as we're chasing there, we never find peace here. And Master Yin Guang warned, if you cannot be free in your current life, you will not find freedom by running from it. He didn't discourage monastic life, he revered it, but he was adamant that lay life is not inferior, it's just a different path, with different challenges, and different blessings. In fact, some of the greatest spiritual realizations happen precisely because of those challenges. Think about it. When you live with people, you're constantly tested. Can you stay calm when criticized? Can you forgive when betrayed? Can you love without needing control? This is the fire of transformation. Hot in silence, but inside. Hot in seclusion, but in relationship. And that fire, when met with mindfulness, forges wisdom that's unshakable. Let's talk practically. How can you deepen your lay practice, starting today? First, stop waiting. Don't wait for the perfect conditions. Use the conditions you already have. They are not obstacles, they are your training ground. Second, simplify. Take small, sacred spaces in your day. 5 minutes of recitation, short reading from the sutras, moment of silence before meals. These are not interruptions, they are recalibrations. Third, serve. Turn your daily tasks into offerings. Walk with presence, listen with compassion, cling with gratitude. Make your life your temple. Fourth, reflect. Before sleep, review your day. Where did you speak truth? Where did you fall into ego? Where did you wake up? This is real practice. Not hidden in caves, but walking through marketplaces. Not escaping the world, but illuminating it. As we close this episode, I want to leave you with Master Yin Guang's words. If your heart is pure, your home is a monastery. If your mind is still, your life is a sutra. Don't underestimate the power of your path. Don't wait for later. Later is a lie. This moment is your monastery. This breath is your teacher. This choice is your liberation. I've seen countless ordinary people, parents, workers, students who awaken extraordinary wisdom because they chose to practice where they are. They didn't postpone. They didn't complain. They turned the mundane into the miraculous. And so can you. Thank you for watching this video. May your lay life be filled with luminous insight, compassionate action, and the unwavering joy of walking the path wherever you stand.